I'm Lara Sky, I'm a chastity enthusiast, and today we are in my dungeon to talk about Locktober. So Locktober is the month of October where you are locked in a chastity cage. Locktober. A little bit fun, it's a good hashtag on social media. If you want to go look into it, there's lots of blogs about it, whether it's explaining it a little bit more, whether it's tracking people's personal journeys on Reddit. There's a lot of forums about it and people kind of getting involved. On TikTok, you obviously have me. I will claim some responsibility for bringing it more mainstream. Also for being insufferable, I apologise. But a few years ago, Locktober wasn't really known about. It was quite niche and now it's very, very mainstream. Well, mainstream for me. Don't know about you guys. I do have kind of an interesting algorithm, shall we say. So a lot of the things that I think are really common just aren't. But definitely a lot more people getting involved, people asking about it, people wanting to get into chastity, to sort of develop themselves, all that stuff. You might be asking yourself why you would want to do Locktober. And the main reason is it's a challenge. So you have the choice, do you want to just get into chastity? Do you want to build it up? Do you want to do, a few hours and then a couple of days and maybe a whole week by the end? Are you someone who wears chastity already? Do you want to be locked for the whole month? Is there something that you especially want to challenge yourself? Are there any lifestyle changes you want to make during it? So a lot of people use Locktober and they also do a diet alongside it, or they'll say I want to go for a walk every day, or they'll try and do sort of more self-reflection. You also have the choice that you don't necessarily have to be caged. So you might have heard of No Nut November, which is just about no orgasms, no touching. So you can also bring that into Locktober, where Locktober is traditionally with the cage, and then it can be with or without a cage. But a lot of people who start in October will then progress and do Denial December as well. So basically do from 1st of October through till New Year. Some people go on longer, but a lot of people start with Locktober, which is a big one, which has a lot of events anyway. So if you don't have your cage already, hurry up and get one, because you're going to want to break it in a little bit and make sure that you're comfortable. What you will find is that it's quite a good time to start if you haven't done a chastity challenge before, because everyone's kind of on the same journey. Although there are chastity challenges that you can do at any time of year, you could do a month, whatever. 30 days starting tomorrow if you wanted, let's be honest. But the great thing about Locktober is that there's such a large number of people who are all working towards a common goal and who are all giving motivation and tips and tricks. It really makes it easier to stay caged. I personally have a Locktober club on my fan sites that you can join if you want to. There are lots of other doms who do it. Maybe your partner would be interested in helping you. Just find what works for you. But it is definitely a really great time and really great energy. So these are the Vice, in case anyone's wondering. I'm holding them because I thought some of you might not know what a cage was. So I also have a chastity basics video if you want to go check them out. You can learn a little bit more about different kinds of cages that I recommend, starting out in it, getting used to it. What I will say is that you want to make sure that you can stay clean in your cage. Normally you will take your cage off, so something like this, you can obviously see it's going to be a little bit hard to clean. Yes, there are some holes in it, but it's going to be really hard to clean around here. So you would want to take it off and have a shower every so often. So I don't personally see anything wrong with taking a few days off or an hour off, or if you've got sports or travel during Locktober. But what I do see an issue with is if you touch yourself. So the whole point is don't have to wear a cage 24/7, especially if you're breaking into it. But what we're really trying to develop during Locktober is your mindset and to give you something to really work towards. What I would say as well is if you're someone who's never tried chastity before, putting one on the first is not going to end well. You're probably going to fail a few days in. Set yourself easily manageable targets, so like a day locked, 2 days locked, 3 days locked, and then like I say, by the end maybe do the last week, or keep doing 3 days. 3 days, a day off, 3 days, a day off, something like that. If you've done chastity before, look at what your hardest parts was, what made you fail, anything you really enjoyed, put that into your new routine, and also make sure that you extend the longest time you've been in chastity, I would say by 25%. Unless, of course, you've been locked for a year, in which case you don't need help, you just need to be indefinitely locked. So the one thing I'm going to say, if anyone's ordering the Vice, you will have to order it pretty much when this video is going out to be on time. You do get knockoffs on Amazon. I'm not sure if they sell their real Vice as well, because this is from Locked and Lust. But if you're buying the smaller size, this doesn't come with the anti-pull-out. So the smallest size that comes with the anti-pull-out is the size between these two. So this is a standard, this is a clitty, and this is a micro or nano. I get a bit confused between the names, but anyway, the size in the middle here, they have this anti-pull-out, which can be a bit more of a mental thing. It does help you. There's obviously so many brands you can get. I just happened to have these lying about because I was filming a video with them not very long ago. I don't really think there's a lot more to go over for Locktober other than a little bit of self-promotion. So as I said earlier, I'm running a Locktober club this year. There are 3 tiers depending how in depth you want to go. So if you're doing mental chastity, you're new to chastity, or you have someone else to be your key holder, then I would recommend just going on a daily motivation tier, which is £30 or $40. You get a daily voice note, well, you get 2 actually. You get to choose if you want a nice one or a mean one. It'll unlock every single day and you'll be able to access that. It'll hopefully help you through a little bit, and then on a Saturday I'm going to try and go on a live stream where just anyone can join in, and we'll be able to talk about how we're all doing and kind of get a bit of motivation. I don't know what platform I'm going to do that on, whether it'll be Discord or Kick or wherever it may be. It might even be like a Twitter space. We'll find out. So the next tier is including your daily motivations. It is $150 for the month, and you get your caging session, which is basically like, we'll do like a little video call or a little back and forth where I watch you put your cage on. We get your keys locked away, whether you're going to put them in a timed key safe, whether you're going to put a numbered padlock on, whether you're going to hold them elsewhere. We would work that out at the time. We book your session in for the 1st or the 2nd normally to make sure you've got that on right away. Some people start a couple of days early, which is also fine. You do your daily check-in, which consists of a code that will be released that day that you will have to take a photo next to you. Either that, or you can take a photo next to like a newspaper or something that shows the date. I would let you take a photo next to your phone, but some people change the date and time, so depends whether I feel like trusting you that day. In this tier, you also get a bonus clip every week, which will be a chastity themed clip, which basically my choice. It'll be released on clip sites as well if you don't want to join the whole thing, or if you're in the lowest tier, you can still purchase them additionally. And then for the highest tier, it is a lot more one-to-one contact. So we still have our caging and uncaging sessions, we have our daily check-ins, but aside from that, we have like a lot more one-to-one. We make a plan of what your goals are. I really mentor and guide you through, give you encouragement. You get an hour worth of calls to do over the month, and you get like unlimited tasks just when you ask for them. Things like that. We really tailor it to you. That is $500, which is obviously a lot more involved. I have limited spaces for that. The price is a little bit higher. That's just to make sure that I'm able to really focus and give everyone the time and attention they need, because I do take a lot of time away from my other work. I really love Locktober. It's always a lot of fun. I like getting involved with my subs, and yeah, I am looking forward to see what happens this year. And yeah, if you want to join my Locktober club, I have all the details on my highlights on Twitter. I also have them on my fan sites, and I might even put a link to my website and make a blog post about it, just so it's all there, all together. easy to find, and I hope you all have a very perverted day and you've enjoyed this video, and remember to follow me everywhere, including here, and like and comment and all that stuff, and be good subs.